Hey, it's Pike. Welcome back to Vintage Story. Today I'm just gonna... There's potentially some iron over here to get, and I'm gonna go looking for it. Oh. I looked for it a little bit just by diving in some caves, hoping I'd come across it, but I did not get lucky like that. So I might have to just start poking some holes down. So this will be a time-lapsey, cutting around kind of video with minimal talking, I'm thinking. We're through the next winter. There should be an episode before this that'll also be no commentary. Because I was playing with my brother a bit, and I just decided to record. So here was the highest. So I guess I'll just start digging down. So I don't know if this will be probably just a cut because it's just gonna be the same screen. There's not much of time lapse. So see ya in a bit. Well, got some brown coal. Not what we're looking for. We just got a bunch of just earlier in today's play session. I got some black coal. Got a bunch of it. Mine out the entire vein. I guess I should, while I'm going down, pop this guy out. Yeah, that's just the brown coal. Oh yeah, and I just remembered, you might have seen it earlier. You might not have. We also got a spyglass mod. Oh, that's not good! I was like, oh, that's a funky looking locust. That's a fucking saw guy. Not sure if I can... Oh, did he drop some? He dropped a gear. Like, I guess they just drop stuff innately. So let me quickly go up the ladder a bit, because that seemed like it was a bit safer. Take off my armor and heal. You can see healing effectiveness minus 17%. Healing effectiveness altogether, so I'm at 40. Like, I basically, it halves my healing. You will take a peek in this cave, and then continue digging down if we don't see anything. So this was where we came from. Oh, that's not good. It's like the worst thing to run into down here, is you summons high-level enemies, and he's tanky as fuck. So we're not going that way, but I guess we just know now that there's the option to go that way. Yeah, we're just gonna go digging down some more then. Hopefully none of the guys that spawn like saw me and chased me up here. So, gonna see you in a bit then, because we're just back to digging. I guess actually before I do that, let's just prospect around a bit. There. I'll poke down just a smidge. Quartz. When's the last spot I dug to the side? Pretty high up, so I guess I'll do one kind of at the top of the cave too. Trace amounts of quartz. Probably gonna have to run back at one point to get another pick, because I only have a copper one on me, so even if I found anything, I wouldn't be able to start digging right away. Man, And well, that's the bottom of the world. Pretty sure. I don't think we can break this. Like Minecraft equivalent of bedrock. I'm gonna look up real quick because I feel like I remember something about iron spawn in and around 50. So I'll be right back. Okay, pretty confusing, but luckily the thing had something. It should be below 94 at the very, like that's like it can only max out at 94 apparently, if the settings are normal. And there's also the problem of there's no guarantee. Like this is just basically saying there's a high likelihood of this being. There's no guarantee that there's actual. It's just like the spawning conditions make it very likely for iron to be here. So I could be chasing fucking nothing. Oh. Well, I think that guy might actually. Oh! Yeah, that guy was spawning people here. Yeah, I'm not sure that guy can actually crawl in. I think that those crawling guys are like too wide or something. That's not really worth it to mess with them. But I feel like I heard something about it being like Y level 50 is like around the sweet spot, but I might be completely misremembering or thinking about something else. Well, that's a big guy. Yeah, it's like middle of the road. Like there's guys way stronger than him, but the more they're messed up their arm gets is usually more of a signifier. Is this the same spot I crawled through? Yeah, I think so. So if there's a bell, like if he didn't despawn, there should be a bell here. Okay, he despawned. But who knows, maybe he'll spawn behind me. I guess let me even, because we're in this next square. Still just high. Though it is lower than the... Oh, almost jumped down there. Lower than the 90 something. What, like... Yeah, 2.99%. Yeah, that guy's actually got a saw. That's like the next one up. Oh! Yeah, Nightmare Drifter. I think I dropped 2. The higher tier guys have a tendency to drop higher tier loot, like more of stuff. Let me crawl in here real quick. Well, that's a beefy guy, but he walked off. Honestly, it makes me want to... Like, I asked my brother to turn it down from 12 because I was having trouble tracing stuff with this. The node search mode. Because it was always just high, 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 and whatnot. Whenever I was trying to track down stuff, but... Yeah, I got some of those double hits off on that guy. Oh, that's a fucking... Yeah, we're just gonna dip. Oh, forgot. Didn't complete going on the ladders. Yeah, it's just so frustrating trying to find this stuff. I guess I'll just mine up this copper here. I'm thinking it's just because it's on this cliff. Yeah, it's gotta be that it's on this cliff, so it spawned real sheer rather than being real flat. So if anything, there could be even more up higher. Yeah, like even that, you can see the brown coal. Yeah, it might flatten out now that the terrain flattens out. So it's not under the cliff now. You should always pop around a little, because you might find more around. Yeah, especially if you already notice, like how all the copper was on this plane, we had one up here. That's usually a good sign, because if it's slanted, it's obviously a block game. It's gonna spawn on layers like. So you want to check the corners, especially if you already noticed a layer here, and then if I dug over and then I saw another part of a layer up here, I could assume it might have another third layer up above, or same way down below. guess we got something good out of these guys harassing us. Oh, that's why. If there's a rift relatively nearby, guys will just spawn at a higher frequency even if it's daytime. How much? Yeah, I doubt I have enough to do another node. I could probably just clean up this. Where was it? Yeah, this brown coal. Just pop in and grab a couple of it. Not a very eventful episode. Well, I guess slightly eventful when we were in the caves looking for iron because the fucking bells. Well, I guess it's going to be a relatively short episode. Let's head back. I guess let's just do a swing around the lake for... Maybe you guys will see something that I'm not seeing. Oh. Ice is very annoying. Bunch of quartz up there. There's a cave up here that I went into. I can't remember. I think it was like just above my head and to the left of my name. There's like a small plateau up there. I think that might be where it was or around there. Some more quartz. Man, I really hate how, like, I understand that the game isn't like rendering and like doing much anything with unloaded chunks, but it's like, I wish that the ice would rapidly melt or something. Once it gets to the warmer months. I think that's a... Is that a goat, or is that just some reason... that might just be the ground's frozen still for some reason. A white wolf. There's a black wolf on that hill. And there's a rift in the water. I still need to do something to attach the lightning rod to the actual top of that tower, so it's not just floating up there on a block. Would that be that? So that's a fruit tree. I don't know. That's very, very white. So I don't know. I had some texture issues earlier today. So I don't know if maybe stuff is messing up again. It's not. Is that just another fruit tree then? Why wouldn't you mark that with, I guess let me just Control Shift M, right? Fruit trees. Why don't you be actual fruit? Yeah, I'll have to come back sometime, and some of this is dirt, but I need an actual working pickaxe to... Oh yeah, I have a fucking shovel. I'll speed it up a little bit because it's only a stone one. Just give it some room to grow. Does it... I guess if anybody who's played this before is watching, does it have to be a branch, or could this one being just growing up against a wall and not being gonna grow too much, could I actually... Because it says branch, even though that's like a trunk. That's stem, so could I just cut that off? And then transplant that and hope that it survives? Or would I like actually need a branch coming off of it? I was hoping I could catch myself. Well, that was not a very productive day, but it is what it is. When did I get that? I guess it was probably in that chest and I just didn't register it, I just grabbed it. Like in that prison cell ruin down in the caves. But that's gonna be it for this episode, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you next time.